Hey guys, how's it going? It's Generalkidd here, as always, the one and only. And today, we're going to be taking a look at what the Flamethrower in Halo 1 looks like in anniversary graphics. So, the Flamethrower, it doesn't actually exist in the normal campaign, but it is hidden there in the files. It was cut from the game early on by Bungie. It was in multiplayer on the PC version. They brought it back in that, but it does exist in the game files, and you have to it's a simple mod just to bring it out. You just spawn it normally, like you would any other weapon spawner. But as you can see, now I had to. I'm on the Xbox 360 version of this, so I had to disable the first-person model to get it to work. Otherwise, the game would just crash. But in first-person, well, actually, in anniversary graphics, this is what the Flamethrower looks like. It's basically invisible. But let me show you a little bit more in a second. But basically, the Flamethrower, it's I don't know why it was cut. I guess Bungie couldn't get it fully working, but I said some of the floods to hold the Flamethrowers, but there you have it. That's what a flood looks like when they hold the Flamethrower. They basically like fire it straight up, and I guess the flame comes back down on you. But it does look pretty cool, and it's, even though it's cut, it's actually pretty functional in campaign. The HUD is kind of messed up on Halo Anniversary, and it's on Halo Anniversary specifically. It also crashes if I try to spawn the Flamethrower with the first-person model and animations. So that's why it's invisible right now. But on the PC version, and I think on the Xbox version, the original Xbox version at least, you can actually have the first-person model and animations without any problems. But if I remember correctly, and I'm not 100% positive on this, somebody could actually probably fill in the comments if you guys know this, but I think the original Xbox version, the Flamethrower was even less complete than the PC version. It for some reason, like, it's like even glitchier or buggier on the original Xbox version. Now, in anniversary graphics, pretty much everything related to Flamethrower is like almost not there, invisible. They never made textures in for the Flamethrower and anniversary graphics. So when I just spawn it there, it's invisible on the ground. I can still pick it up in anniversary. I just can't actually see it. And if I use it, the Flamethrower sound effects are still there, but I don't believe they've been updated for anniversary sound effects like the other weapons have. But surprisingly, you can still use the sound effects in anniversary. And if you shoot the flame on the ground, the burn marks, they're also weird in anniversary. As you saw, the tiles just turn like white in anniversary. And I guess the only thing like left of the Flamethrower and anniversary graphics, you still can kind of see like the flame effects when you get burned by the Flamethrower. So that's still there, and of course, fire damage from the Flamethrower still exists in the files and still functions. One interesting thing is in classic mode on Halo Anniversary. In classic mode, it says hold B to swap for, and it doesn't show a picture of the Flamethrower. But if you switch to anniversary graphics, you do see the Flamethrower icon, the little image. It's weird, actually. I don't know why. But for some reason, that particular aspect is like the one thing that actually works better in anniversary mode rather than classic mode. In classic mode, that's just plain missing, and I don't really know why it's like that. But there actually are different icon images in anniversary and classic. So like as you can see with the pistol, it's different in anniversary and classic. In anniversary, it's like more I guess more like filled in, and then it's more transparent in classic mode for the pistol. But the Flamethrower, for some reason, even though it had an image there in classic mode, it's missing. And in anniversary mode, the little image is still there. So that's one thing that's actually better in anniversary mode. But I believe like anniversary mode, that icon that it uses, that's actually the original icon from the PC version. I'm not sure. I haven't actually tried this on the PC version. But if somebody wants to test it out and confirm it for me, then feel free to do so. But other than that, I personally do like the Flamethrower a lot. I should have been Halo 1 in the final version. It would have been a great weapon. It's very powerful, and maybe that's why they took it out, 'cause it's like too powerful or something. But yeah, this is basically the Flamethrower and anniversary graphics. The HUD's messed up, even in classic mode, but the sound effects and the damage effects are still there, as well as the little HUD icon for swapping the Flamethrower. But other than that, in anniversary graphics, the Flamethrower itself is invisible, and to get it to work, I had to make the Flamethrower invisible in first person as well. And the burn marks on the ground also comes out to be really weird, just like, you know, those white marks instead of actual burn marks. And you know, Halo Anniversary does support burn marks, like the grenades create burn marks on the ground, but for some reason they don't use that for the Flamethrower. So there's separate kind of burn marks on the ground that anniversary graphics just can't completely handle, because they weren't expecting, you know, you to use the Flamethrower. But anyways, I hope you guys found it to be interesting, and if you did, you know, make sure to leave a like and leave your thoughts and comments. If there's anything else you want me to check out in Halo Anniversary, just let me know, because there's quite a few things, like, you know, in the game files that are pretty interesting. And now that I can mod Halo Anniversary finally, you know, there's quite a few things that we can play around with. So just let me know in the comments if there's anything you want me to check out. And other than that, make sure to subscribe and hit the little notification icon next to that button so you can stay up to date with our latest videos. And I will see you guys next time.